This is it, the last piece, the missing link, an Atlas O-Gauge 054 right-hand turnout. With this piece of track, I can mock up my O-Gauge switching layout, see if everything will actually work logistically in the space that I plan to build it, and test out some cars, make sure clearances are good, and see if I can actually move forward with construction. Let's look. Anyway, let's go ahead, get everything assembled on a piece of plywood, and see if this track plan will actually work. Well, that's basically the track plan, and I have a couple pieces left over. That's pretty good. I'm going to grab some cars, we're going to try it out. Okay, so I have the freight cars and the locomotive on here, and so I can do clearance testing. I'm not actually going to run anything in terms of power, just move things around to make sure the dimensions work. So this space is 22.5 by like 89-ish inches. And the idea is that when the frame is on it, it'll be exactly 24 by 90 inches, on the exterior dimension. And so that's the space I have here, and that's just so it fits in the car, it fits on the wall area that I have, and that kind of thing. And so obviously you can make it longer if you had more space, whatever. But that's what I'm working with. And this is set up to operate in a couple of specific ways. So this side here is a Inglenook design with a 3-2-2 car arrangement. So I have to be able to fit 3 cars here on this track, 2 on this one, and 2 on this one. Past this turnout, 3 past this turnout, and 2 past the crossing. So those are the dimensions I have to have. I need to have a runaround for 1 car in the middle. That's not a problem there. And I need to fit 2 cars in a locomotive past this turnout so I can properly operate the Inglenook, and that's fine. This is not quite 40 feet. This one is 40 feet, and of course this one here is 50. But mostly I'll basically just using 40-foot cars for this. So let's just make sure I can fit 3 cars here, 2 here, and 2 here. Clear the turnouts with no constraints of clearance. So 2 cars there, no problem. Clearance is fine here. So I have these 2. So I got 3 cars here, no problem, including a 50-foot one. Of course, again, 2 cars here, no problem, plenty of clearance. So that side is fine. This side, I actually only need 1 car here, but I can definitely fit more than that. I can fit 2 cars there, but really I'm only going to have 1 loading spot. This is going to be a large food processing type plant, I believe, and so I'll have a loading spot here, maybe 2, but mostly just 1, and then 2 loading spots here. This will be like a team track here, possibly also a spot for corn syrup cars with like some tanks there. I'm not sure exactly how I'll have that set up, but this will basically be, a large industry area. This will be a storage track, so this could be cars coming onto the layout that have to be switched to the loading spots, or that could just be in this side here. But this is going to work out. Everything fits. I only had to cut 1 piece of track to fit properly, and everything works good. So anyway, I'm excited that all the track for the O-Gauge switching layout is going to work out. The track plan looks pretty good. I think it should be a lot of fun to operate, and I'm excited to get started. Again, that's not the only project I have going on. I do have the OM30 layout, which I'll be having a video on again pretty soon. I am going to be actually doing a small Z-scale switching layout. That one will be coming up pretty soon. And then I am going to get back to working. This has been a long time in coming, but I'm going to get back to working on my small N-scale switching layout in a case, which I've never finished. That's the idea here. Lots of projects, N-scale, Z-scale, OM30, O-Gauge. Nothing in HO yet this year, although The DIY and Digital just recently showed these N-track modules that can be stacked, and I've been pondering the idea of having having multiple scales, one on top of the other. So we'll see if I do something with that later this year too. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. And I am going to have another couple videos on the 2x4 foot N scale layout. I think next week I will have the compilation video on the N scale layout, the start to finish build. And then after that, I'll have a video showing operations on that 2x4 foot N scale layout in terms of how all the switching will be done with like switch lists and that kind of stuff. And hopefully I can do some pretty good video where I will have cab view video as well as multiple angles and make it kind of entertaining to watch. So that'll take a little bit to set up, but look for that coming up pretty soon too. Anyway, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.